Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the channel. We were fun moments ago, and now we're not. But I am your host, Mortanius, and we are back with some more Mass Effect 2 Legendary Edition on the Xbox Series X. Okay, I guess we're good again. We'll see how long that lasts. Time of recording is ever so slightly earlier. It's at 11:55 p.m. Wednesday, May 28th, 2025. When we last left off, we had completed pretty much every side mission that was left over except for one or two more, children. We'll be knocking that one out, or those ones rather, depending on how many it is. And then we'll be making our way over to the first DLC of the... Well, I guess you could play this at any point that you get access to the DLC, but I personally say end the game, for obvious reasons. That'll be made more apparent as we go. We'll be heading over to the Overlord DLC. So if you folks like what you see and want to see more of me, just give me a like, follow, subscribe here on YouTube or both. Drop a comment, check out some of the other playlists, share around some of the other playlists, bang the bell. Follow the links from my Twitch to get to my YouTube. Follow the links from my YouTube to get to my Twitch. And wherever you folks happen to be, have yourselves a good morning, afternoon, evening, or night. And get comfortable. Let's get into this. Testing out something, folks. Have to see how it pans out, but here's hoping it works out, When we last left off, we had actually dropped ourselves at the beginning of this last side mission. We'll be going from here. Surface scans indicate wreckage of a merchant freighter, configuration unknown. Damage to the ship catastrophic and detecting movement, but no signs of organic life. If this is the mission I think it is. Sure, gentlemen. It's been a bit of a bit. I hate that you can't use all that points. It irks me sometimes. I can, but I'd have to focus along certain lines, and I'm not doing that right now. It's the Viper Sniper. Yeah, shield dropping. Oh yeah. Get this out of my face. Yep, it's the mission I thought it was. Okay. Now, last episode, we had landed on a specific planet. And that planet was what I thought this mission was.
Approaching from the northwest. Proceed with caution.
Yep. Gentlemen, reinforce yourselves. Time to move.
Affirmative, as I must. I'm on. I'm with you. Ready.
Go see. I cannot remember for the life of me if there are resources to get here. System status report. Engineering. Engineering status compromised. Catastrophic damage to primary and secondary cores. Element 0 exposure levels critical. Fuel leaks throughout the engineering deck. Navigation. Navigation status critical. Manual control of navigation impossible. VI control locked out by executive command. Authorization CRAT 43279. CRAT-43279, excuse me. Sensors. Sensor status compromised. Short range sensors offline. Unsafe planetary proximity detected at 0 or 700 hours. Life support. Excuse me. Life support compromised. Life support returning to safe levels. VI control locked out by executive command. Authorization CRAT-43276. Oh, 79. Hold on. Throat chose the perfect time to argue with me. Shields. Shield status normal. Shields holding at 100% integrity. No shield breaches detected. So far, everything was internal. VI network compromised. Combating potential contagion. VI control of critical systems locked out by executive command. Once again, the VI's defenses couldn't do anything because it was locked out by an authorization from an executive command. Which means that's second in command, captain, commander, whatever. First, second, third in command. Communications. Communication status compromised. Damage to communications array critical. Activating distress beacon. I feel like all those little like drops of information, that was supposed to be more. And when I say more, I feel like they wanted to do more with this particular mission, but they probably like ran out of time or something. Because that was just a lot to learn right there. And it's not like you wouldn't expect to be able to learn a whole bunch from one note. But that was weirdly a lot. Where are you? You drew. I saw it. Yep. Thought I saw something in the distance. Yes. All right. Excuse me.
Trenton, I've got a problem in the cargo bay. Marcus says the mechs in the containers are activating and self-destructing. Go check it out.
Oh. I forgot. Okay. My brain was trying to register something and I couldn't. And now I know why I couldn't.
Rearming.
That's all right. Wow. The hell is going on here?
Multiple hostiles powering up at your location. Recommend immediate extraction.
Let's go, gentlemen.
We've been spotted. Ladder to the sea. I got one. My shield. Very well.
Thinking about it, probably should have gave Garrus the standard rifle. Well, not Garrus as. Actually, I did give Garrus the standard rifle. Yeah, I should have gave Thane the standard rifle. Yep. Where were you? Oh.
Attention all hands. We are on a collision course and losing systems fast. Report to the escape pods immediately. This is not a drill.
Sandstorm activity has reduced visibility to 65%. Proceed to shuttle for evacuation.
We got that. Yeah, I think we kind of might be on the clock. And I guess they survived? He's hoping?
Dust.
No idea what happened there. It is what it is. Ah, cannon tested. Nah, I figure we'll stay here, take up some real estate, move in, get comfortable, huh? Yeah. Why not? In case y'all are curious, yeah, this planet is just loud like that. It's just loud like that. Because I'm kind of dealing with it too, and I'm good and ready to get off this planet.
I'm on it. Coming. I'm on it.
Sandstorm activity has reduced visibility to 40%. Proceed to shuttle for evacuation.
Let's go,
I'm with
gentlemen.
you. Affirmative. Your body's dust. We have to go now.
We're going, we're going. If I'm remembering correctly. Found no survivors in MSV Corsica wreckage. Deactivated distress beacon. It's 4,500 credits and 1440 palladium. If I'm remembering correctly, this is a three-parter. MSV Corsica. Last known docking coordinates. Yeah, it's a three-parter. From Edie. Information acquired. Location coordinates. Jirahe Station, Strabo System, Eagle Nebula. Data mining confirms the last reported location of merchant freighter MSV Corsica as the Jirahe Station in the Strabo sector. Possibility exists that clues pertaining to the anomaly that caused the mass malfunction of the mechs aboard Corsica can be found aboard Jirahe Station. That name is familiar. It sounds Solarian to me. Like, obviously you have like Captain Kirahi, and that's kind of why the name sounds familiar.
Fuel reserves at 50%.
Fuel reserves are going to have to hold up real quick. Sort of a little bit possibly, but maybe really for real. Island Wind. That sounds Hanar. First land. Drell and Hanar, yep. You get used to the way certain things pop off in these games. The way Hanar names tend to be quite, what's the word I'm looking for? Extravagant. Praying mouth, fitful current, first land, murky water, island wind, and you would be beach thunder. That honestly sounds kind of cool. Weird. But like a Hanar name would be something crazy, like surrenders to the emotions around those, or of those around him in despair, or something like that. Those around him in hope. Where is that last thing? You in the belt or what area you are? Ever so slight. Rough tide. What you mean is roll tide. And there's that system bubble again. Okay, folks, this is actually going to take a slight bit longer than I thought. But that's alright. We're good. We'll just get to Overlord a bit behind things. Wait, what? Excuse me. Alright. Jiraiya Station. Data mining confirms the last reported location of merchant freighter MSV Corsica is the Jiraiya Station in the Strabo system. Okay, it's the exact same information. I wasn't sure if that was something different. Max level Reeve. Heavy Reeve, the biotic focuses on snuffing out a single target's life, increasing the Reeve strength, duration, and damage. 40 points of damage per second for 5.5 seconds. Recharge at 12 seconds, and that damage goes from 4 seconds to 5.5 seconds. Or Area Reeve, the biotic becomes a vortex of life, increasing the Reeve's radius to affect multiple targets. Same damage, same amount of time, but 3-meter radius. And you folks know me, I like my radii. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Good lord. Okay, hold up. Deal with that real quick. Thought I already had. All right. I think they're fine. You think they're fine? I think they're fine. All right. Dr. Garland, and my suggestion will cut power to all systems, save critical life support, in hopes that disabling these systems will deny the VI the resources she needs to kill us. This is a temporary solution. We cannot last this out on our own. Dr. Taliesin, okay? So now we know at least why the ship tried to keep, why on that ship they used the executive orders to keep the AI out of everything. Hold on. AI? VI, tripping. AI. If it is, we'll learn, and if it's just a crazy VI, we'll learn that too. I think.
Docking area power restored. Intruders
looks
are
like she's
requested
still
to report
connected.
to the cargo doors for immediate removal from station.
Oh, well, she's connected for real. She has ambitions and goals. Off the frame, off the frame. We're going. We're not waiting.
Detected. You are not authorized to be in this area.
But. Power outage detected in the station. Mainframe is locked down for security purposes. Locked by station VI. Well, they went through it out there.
We did well.
Okay. I remember this, but
Research area power restored.
not the point of it.
Engaged. Testing area has been locked down according to protocol M29-2.
Understandable.
Reflective armor prototype repositioned. Reflective armor prototype repositioned. Reflective armor prototype repositioned.
Ah, crap. Okay.
Reflective armor prototype repositioned. Reflective armor prototype repositioned. Testing area
There
has
we
been
go.
unlocked.
And
All
there we
personnel
go.
take this opportunity to leave the station immediately.
You're stronger now, aren't you? More power to your system. Understandable.
progress. Attempting to reach the maintenance controls will most likely result in serious injury or death.
Right. Here's my counter argument. Beginnings. I'm positive that the trouble with our VI started after the Corsica docked with us. Taliesin is looking into the VI itself. In the meantime, I need you to go through the logs and find out everything that was on that ship, Dr. Gowan. So it didn't come from here. They're dealing with it as well. It explains part of that. We're not gonna lower those, huh? That's why we have strong barriers, children.
All attempts to decontaminate station have failed. Require more power to escalate defenses. Maintenance area power restored.
Each time we give that system back more access, it keeps warning us. Why bother, though? Other than the obviousness of us getting to the mainframe eventually, why bother warning us? Why not just kill us like you did all the others? Is it because you're potentially not willing to take a chance? Do you know something else that we don't, or like what? Is this a desire for sentience, or like a desire to do harm? If it's a desire to do harm, do you understand what it is you're doing, or are you just like a kid pulling apart like creatures or bugs or something, thinking that nothing matters? Attention all dock personnel. We are expecting a shipment of mech parts from the Han Kedar facility on Capek, Haskins Titan Nebula. Make sure the VI knows to accept the docking request from the freighter MSV Corsica. So, at least we've got another thread to pull.
Living area power. You have been identified as a hostile intruder.
Duke what now? Okay. Locked by the station.
One door enabled.
Yeah. Right.
One door enabled. One door enabled. One door enabled. Two doors enabled. All doors disabled. Two doors enabled. 5 doors enabled.
Yes, Sirski. Damn. It kept separating them, either by intention or because as people just ended up getting separated, and when it was all said and done, it would kill them. Wonder if life support was online. I'm wearing my helmet, so I don't think so. Yeah, we're all wearing gear. So life support's been offline this whole time. You can't, in Mass Effect 1, you can choose whether or not you and your team are wearing your helmets, unless it's like a specific environment necessary for it. But in this one, you don't get to choose your teammates' helmets. You get to choose yours, but not them. Dr. Gowan, my firm belief is that the VI is paranoid about the possibility of infection. Its current homicidal behavior is likely out of an inflated desire to keep us from shutting it down. I believe that the VI is malfunctioning and that it requires our equipment to be infected, and believes our equipment to be infected by a virus. If we continue to try to shut her down, she will keep trying to destroy us. Maybe our only recourse is just to do nothing to convince her that we're not a threat. Dr. Taliesin. In truth, that may be the only choice. It's kind of my thought in terms of AI as a whole.
Area power restored. Central mainframe access granted. Docked vessel detected. Attempting to upload central programming into docked vessel's mainframe.
Bullshit. Bullshit. Edie is gonna disagree with all of that vehemently, with my deepest permission. Now, that's kind of my issue in terms of AI, like, for real. The thought process is, once they get to the point of potential autonomy, can we afford to fight them? If push comes to shove and we have that desire to. If we do, we'll teach them exactly what they're already learning, which is everything about us. But we'll teach them the most fundamental aspect of our lives is survival. All our morals, all our rules, whatever we have, some will go right out the window. And machines are not going to compartmentalize that. They're going to see it as survival being so important for us. Why shouldn't it be important for them? It's not going to go well for either side, even if we win. Even if they win, it's not going to go well. Our only choice, effectively, is to find some way to not need to kill each other. And that is a reality we're unfortunately going to have to force on ourselves. Basic conversations are one thing, but we're going to have to force ourselves to not do something stupid. We're going to have to force the AI not to do something stupid. Tolerance ain't a conversation you can have on something like this. It's too ambiguous and too messy. It's like trying to explain why you shouldn't do harm to a child. It ain't gonna work like that. You have to explain on their level, from their perspective. It's not a matter of stupidity. It's just that's just what you're dealing with.
Intruder detected. You are not authorized to be in this area. This is a secure zone. Please leave this station immediately. I regret to inform you that all attempts to defend the station have failed. Shutting down security protocols.
So yeah, we got one more instance, folks. Deactivated GRE station security protocols. Escape the station. 7,500 credits, 2,000 iridium. Now we have to make our way toward that one, what was that, Han Kedar distribution hub? Source of VI virus detected. Information received. Planet information, KPEC, Hoskins Systems, Titan Nebula. Data from the quarantine VI at Jireh station indicates that it's a possible source of the VI virus outbreak is a Han Kedar facility on the planet KPEC. Coordinates have been downloaded into the galaxy map. So it's been quarantined. What do y'all do about that AI that's still on that station? You leaving it? You gonna work with it? You gonna learn from it? Like what? Many among the Imperium would say such a thing as heresy. And heresy is death. The Emperor has stated such. Now, unless I remembered or misremember something, this should be all we need to do before we move on.
Facility is under quarantine. For your safety, do not dock with or land in the vicinity of the facility without the proper protocols and authorizations in place. Be warned, the experimental mechanics facility is under quarantine. For your safety, do not dock with or land in the vicinity of the facility without the proper protocols and authorizations.
I have found something.
All right. Surface scans to make production facility matching the registration parameters of Han Kedar Corporation. Facility reports emergency lockdown at this location. Personnel scans indicate no living beings detected. Hazard scans show a large number of virus-infected mechs quarantined within the facility. Deactivations of primary production line control should disrupt the creation of additional infected mechs. Cool. Because given enough time, these things will be a problem. You know what? Didn't want to do it, but I'm gonna go ahead and switch you over to the guest shotgun, Grunt. It is a nice shotgun, it really is. Just wanted to diversify what some of my people were carrying, but you know what? That's alright. It is a better shotgun. It's just the one he's using It's real good for like armor penetration and bleed. This one might be better. It's supposed to be an all-around shotgun, but whereas the other one wasn't really good against barriers. But we'll see.
Switch up! Switch up! Switch up! Change weapon!
Change places.
On it!
On it. Weapons ready.
What? Oh, that was a gas pulse rifle. I just heard gunfire. My brain was like, I did not give you that burst assault rifle. I would never give anybody a burst assault rifle. Telling you, it is blasphemy.
Got it.
Right.
All right. Okay. Okay, they blew the window. Attention, MX7552-4A-OPU. -4A OPU. Recall notice. Oh, OPU, recall notice. Attention all personnel. Our new circuit board suppliers issued an immediate recall on the MX75. Obedience processor. Oh, OP. Obedience processor unit, which has been found to cause systematic breakdown of associated components. We've begun to search for a new supplier. In the meantime, discontinue the use of MX75 until further notice. Dr. Rochelle, director. I was looking for a name, the whole name. I'm like, all right. Ankodar Experimental Mechanics. Experimental, you say? Interesting. No response. Gianna, just FYI, we lost contact with the MSV Corsica. After you expressed concern, I checked the logs, and indeed the mechs and parts they picked up contained the recalled OPUs. We know the Corsica was headed for a Jure station in the Strabo system, but we can't seem to contact them. I hope they're all okay, but I think we've done all we can at this point. Trace. Attention, emergency shutdown in progress. Dr. Talarasan. I'm getting reports of mechs coming off our production lines and assaulting workers. Some of them seem to be self-destructing at random. Even units not initially installed with the faulty OPU are showing signs of viral infection. We're looking at a potential facility-wide catastrophe here. We are containing this as best we can, but we can't keep this suppressed much longer. When Dr. Rochelle learns about this, heads will roll. Mine will not be one of them. Chief Saunders, Security. I think heads rolling is kind of the least of your worries. I think you should be more concerned about your family's heads rolling a few dozen systems from here when these things spread out across the galaxy because you didn't want to keep people informed because it was embarrassing and uncomfortable. But hey, what do I know? What am I talking about? That's not what I'm reading here. Announcement. Facility lockdown. Dr. Talarasan. Dr. Rochelle has ordered a complete lockdown. You are hereby ordered to seal the production line access corridor from the rest of the facility. I realize that doing this will seal me and any workers who remain inside with the malfunctioning mechs. This does not affect your orders. It has been an honor to work with you. Chief Saunders, Security. Now that is how you handle it, Chief. I don't retract my previous statement, but I am willing to ease back on it a bit. That is how you handle that, Chief. It ain't supposed to be easy. If it was, you wouldn't have a job.
Do you hear anyone else?
Nope. Dead as a tomb. And that's the point. I don't see anything on my map either. Now we gotta get through this hodgepodge of nonsense. And yes, I do now. for the optics, Tachika. Go for those optics.
Go get them, Chica. Good girl. Can do it.
Taking heavy fire.
You know, all your years up here in this plantation, you said you seen all manner of shit done to people. But I noticed
That's drone ready.
you never mentioned kneecap. That was weird. Strong kneecaps, that one. Now I want to say this don't end until we get to the end of the line. Woo. Him blowing up kind of saved me. Hit his teammate.
Right behind you.
Now, I know my team being here would be awesome. You know, I'm Shepard, I can handle it. But I ain't upset if y'all want to chip in.
Requested.
I'll put them down.
One down.
That's funny. Stood up to lay down. Love it.
Leave the camp.
Proximity warning. Inbound power. Impact event. Impact event.
Ah! No.
Proximity warning. Allied force casualty.
Why now?
Rerouting power. Allied force casualty.
Yeah, right on your ass.
System failing. Rerouting power.
I'm here.
Nothing faster than double pause.
Careful. Stations are offline. Impact. Requesting assist backup systems engaged.
Excuse me. Okay, Shepard. I guess we're wall hugging for a minute. Gotta get real sensitive right up on that wall. Let our emotions run free. It speaks to the soul. It says, sit still. You're safe. And there it is. No real choice. Let them gather together in a bunch of walking bombs. This whole facility's got to go. We're just hoping that recall for that chip went everywhere it needs to, and people didn't get a few of those chips with mixed with chips in them by mistake. Because, good Lord, it's one of the reasons why I can't get a robot. I can't deal with that. You got nerve to tell me, oh yeah, your robot, he's gonna be charged. He or she's gonna be charging. They're gonna be staring at you while you sleep, hours on end. When you wake up, they're gonna have the same face they had when you passed out. Enjoy that. They'll be able to tell you about yourself. There are things you have no idea you do when you sleep. Shut down the Han Kadar experimental mechanics facility. Production line on Kepik. Deactivated all infected mix. 3750 credits. 325 in EZO. Now we can actually get to the Overlord DLC, but good Lord, forgot how long that actually was. And there's no messages. Are you serious? But why so serious, son? Go ahead and register this. Nope. Okay, I already did. Register this one, and then I will hit Project Overlord. Ikuna. Okay. I wanted to be sure I wasn't cutting it off. What was up with that? Panos or Ponos. Ponos. Moros. Okay. Echidna. That term is familiar. Alright. Everything is alright. We just need to make sure everything stays alright. And here comes the fun, children. Yes, you did just see this. Oh yeah. Yeah, the hammerhead is tantamount for this mission.
Thank God you came. My name is Dr. Gavin Archer. The situation is urgent. We're facing a catastrophic VI breakout. I'll explain the details later, but you must retract that transmission dish. The controls aren't far from your position. You have to hurry.
Okay, what are you hiding? All right there, guy. Well, momentai. I forgot to grab that power cell while we were on that planet. I just didn't use it because I wanted to pick up all the other stuff first. Or not pick up all the other stuff first, kill those enemies near where we were, and then pick it up. You know, solving my ammunition problem and all that. Still pretty. Since the day I got it. 2.5 months ago.
This is a secure facility. All weapons must be declared upon entry and checked with security personnel on duty.
All right, we'll see. You might not want us to do that though.
Over here, on the monitor. There you are. I've locked myself in a computer room on the far side of the base. There are Geth on the loose. A rogue VI program has seized control, and I've lost a lot of friends today. I'd hate to see you join them.
One.
This is a secure facility. All weapons must be declared upon entry and checked with security personnel on duty.
1 second, folks. Okay, I had to be sure of something. So the voice actor we just heard, that was Simon Templeman.
This is a
He
secure facility.
in this game he actually voices Admiral Han Gerrel from the migrant fleet. He was the one who told the story about him and Tali's father Rael being kicked off the pilgrimage early. The reason why I was curious is because he also did, I think he passed recently, but he did the voice acting for Kane from Legacy of Kane. And we desperately need a new Legacy of Kane game, but it's unfortunate. Oh no, I guess he's still around. Holy crap. Well, forgive me for trying to blast death at him early. Yeah, we need a new Legacy of Kane. Yes, sir.
All weapons must be declared upon entry and checked with security personnel on duty.
Suppose you flip a coin. Suppose one day it lands on its edge.
Be advised, this is a secure facility. All weapons must be declared upon entry and checked with security personnel on duty.
Status report. Please inform the elusive man that we've made great strides in our research. His doubts about the lack of progress are unwarranted. A demonstration is forthcoming.
Yeah, interesting. Project Overlord. See, I hate that they do it to you this way in this game. Originally, they would give you outright like messages, like how you see me read my messages on the ship and whatnot. They'll give you messages that exact way about these missions, and I kind of wish they kept that so you would at least be able to see that, give you a bit of context, kind of thing. Because, yeah, this is a Cerberus operation. If memory serves, they didn't say that during the initial details. Yeah, I'll catch that, right?
The VI's overridden the controls. We have to stop him. He's trying to upload his program off-planet. Destroy the antenna inside the dish. There's a tram on the lower level. Get to it as fast as you can.
Alright, we got a dish to get to and destroy it. So did y'all catch the voice, the way it sounded, what it said? A little hard to catch. But yeah. Do those matter to destroy? Don't know. Don't like spies. When I hear it, and ever since I first heard it, I always hear, quiet please, make it stop. So we'll see if we can make it stop there, guy. Old buddy, old pal, old friend.
Security update. Guest activity
Right.
has been detected. Please remain at your workstations until the all clear is given.
Well, they're either picking you up, or units have been activated recently. Because while we have got that warning at the door. $525. And yes, still alive. Good.
Welcome. Today's lunch special is excellent.
That sounds phenomenal. missile is finna be tasty. Too bad I ain't finna be tasting it. I'm telling you, the power of your biotics on shields is something else.
Targeting order process.
There we go. Gotcha.
Hostile spotted. Yep.
Yep. Legion. Drop him.
Target contact.
Was testing something. I wanted to see how hard his shields dropped when the Widow hit him. He dropped him by about a third. And what can I say? Industrial blast. Nope. I wanted to blow you up.
With Center Commander.
It's more fun that way.
This should soften them up.
It always does. Tachika. Optics Tachika.
Automated light weapon ring.
Yep.
One. Base target neutralized. Target processed.
Wait a minute. I think that's something with bubbles. Yep. He just decided to be courteous and come down instead.
Order received.
Gotcha.
Target processed.
What was that line? And boom goes the dynamite. All right. Talk about a fly ball, shall we?
Order received. Close formation. Target contact.
I'm like, what am I hearing? I'm hearing everything, man.
Right.
Hearing everything. And it's freaking me out, man. Shall I destroy all those when I see them? Probably not. Same time.
Member to all project personnel, congratulations on your hard work. Tomorrow we make the next leap forward. It'll be a great day for Cerberus and an even greater day for humanity.
And we'll have to see there, guy, because so far things are looking real uncomfortable around y'all. I'm telling you, that's a glitch. I don't even know what that sound is. I've never heard it in this game before. Yeah, hold on. That's definitely a glitch. Because there's music playing right here. Okay, I guess I don't need an extra health pack. Why would I be concerned?
Right.
Acknowledge.
Or at least a few credits. But you know.
Damn it all. He's aligning the dish to
Yep.
a new upload target. He'll have a clear line of
Ah.
sight to our satellite. This is going to be
Understood.
tight.
Arriving at dish access. Attention. Satellite broadcast window is opening soon. All upload data must be approved by your department supervisor.
They tried, boy. But they're all using small arms. It's like they never anticipated such a thing happening here. Or at least never anticipated intrusion. And were those pigeons?
Targeting below.
Alright. What? Oh. Ah, wrong ability. Wrong person, right? They switched them around. I hate when you do that.
Automated light weapon range.
I wanted to fling you off the side and watch you plummet toward.
Satellite broadcast window is opening soon. All upload data must be approved by your department supervisor.
Right. Cool.
This is Project Overlord with an emergency message to Cerberus Command. We've experienced a catastrophic security failure and are requesting assistance. What do you mean our outgoing comms are jammed? How can it do that?
Yep. And there we go. Making this that much harder. They couldn't warn anybody and they just got picked off over time. Place like this, you wouldn't get help for a long time, really. Odds are there's no civilization around or something like that. This is probably the only civilized spot on the planet. As such, the only backup you getting is the backup you can call for. Or the backup where you got lucky enough for somebody you didn't call.
All upload data must be
Targeting order process. Enemy disabled.
Training their field.
No, not this time, dear.
Automated light weapon range.
That flight weaponry got in that ass,
Got
didn't
it.
it?
Order received.
What?
attention.
Thought I was hearing Geth.
Satellite broadcast window is opening soon. All upload data must be approved by your department supervisor.
Alright. Let's go.
Under fire.
Uh-oh.
Under fire. Up on distance, man. Under fire. Taking hits.
Nothing's faster than the box talk.
Yep, just wanted to hear the line properly. So it would potentially being muted.
Automated flight weapon ready.
But is it automated truly? Get the alternative considering lesser machines that seem to act on their own as what's the exact word I'm looking for?
Watch your right.
Give me a bit, I'll come back to it with this whole thing. Well, they don't really consider them to be sentient, or even if I hit my barrier, even the possibility of sentient. I got blew away with that. That was gold. Yeah, even the possibility of being sentient, they don't like believe that. They literally just throw around their turrets and their drones and whatnot like they're just
Change
turrets and
weapon.
drones, as you'd expect. Ugh. Ew.
Order received. Taking care. Taking hits.
They should soften them up.
Cool. Yep, gotcha. What was it? Oh, that was you. That was weird. Oh, Jesus Christ. Legion, how you doing?
Range truck.
2 rockets to the face. Love it.
Target neutralized.
Their shields are mine.
Hit me. Oh, you
Targeting order
bastard.
process.
Slippery bitch. Damn, there. Oh. Not dealing with that in one fell swoop. Okay. Not taking cover, huh, Shepard? Great. Just phenomenal.
Target contact.
And what I do without that lack of understanding how important cover it seems to be. Well, you know, but thank you though. I actually like that she does reference like, that's not my drone. Damn, drones are sitting there lasting, boy. Nah, I got you, bro. Went for your tank, but you fetal positioned yourself in reverse.
Attention. Satellite broadcast window is opening soon. All upload data must be approved by your department supervisor.
And what if it isn't? Still uploaded? Or does each, say, file need to be uploaded with like a stamp of approval, quote unquote? Okay. Sure. Fine. We'll go the long way around. Maybe I can find something useful. Ah, such a travesty. Needing to do all this traveling just to go up these stairs. Where's my fainting couch?
Acknowledged.
I'm here.
Is it acknowledged, though? I wonder with you two. I truly do sometimes.
You need to destroy the support struts now. They have their own capacitors. Try blowing them up.
Yep. First I gotta expose that capacitor. Slow it down, slow it down. I'm froze, so this moment won't stop until I stop.
Contact.
Oh shit. Nope. 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 Don't you hate when you can't control the rocket? And the way this mission is based right now, you don't have to do anything other than just destroy those three main targets. Again, I think they might keep coming, so I'm not sure. Tried to catch you before you blew up.
Got it.
What is that? Y'all saw me just reel like I had bounced or something? That was weird. But
You've got to be kidding. Move! The whole thing's giving way.
if I said yes, would you stay there? And that was the introduction to Overlord
What the hell is
DLC,
going on
children.
around here?
Man's reach exceeding his grasp. Come on, I'll explain.
Don't know if we go immediately into a cutscene or not. Transmission disk destroyed. Surviving scientists located. 7,050 credits and 1,000 palladium.
You have my thanks, Commander Shepard. You bought us some time, though probably not much. This isn't over yet.
can respect that, but when you say this isn't over yet, what precisely do you mean?
You owe us that explanation.
This is Project Overlord, an attempt to gain influence over the Geth by interfacing a human mind with a VI. The results have been less than satisfactory.
Well, isn't that a pretty level of genius bordering on the retarded? Alright. Maybe hook somebody up to the hive mind and the hive mind won't consume the single mind, huh? Yeah. Alright, let's play this game.
I'd hate to see what you'd call a disaster.
You can't dismiss the entire project. We did succeed. At least partially. My brother
don't admit
David
success.
volunteered to serve as a test subject, but his mind couldn't handle the VI connection. He's like a virus now, infecting our networks and seizing control of any technology he finds. It's why you had to destroy the dish. Imagine if his program got off-world.
Yeah, I can respect that, but once again, I don't deny the advantages that the project could obviously bring. I take issue with the methods and the fact that the project itself exists, because in the end, these are problems that we're going to have to deal with that aren't going to be easy to solve. Even more so, it's just because you find success in something does not mean that you should keep going. I have no doubt Oppenheimer is pissed off at himself, was pissed off at himself for years, without even it really being a matter of fault so much as progress.
How does he take control of electronics?
This is a hybrid intelligence the likes of which I've never seen. I don't know where the man ends and the machine begins.
It's interesting he said his brother chose to be the one who volunteered for this. Interesting. It's not something I volunteer for. I'm gonna keep it a bean. It'd have to be something real serious for me to hook myself up to the hive mind. And then even then, ooh boy, you better hope I'm not gonna sit there and just choose not to.
How does he take control of
This
electronics?
is a I don't know where the man ends.
What's the worst case scenario?
A technological apocalypse. Every machine, every weapon, every computer could be turned against us. If he hit the extranet, who knows where it would end?
Bum bum ba-dum. Odds are everybody who knows where this place is would die before they could actually spread the information. So even if they could come here, the source, and effectively stop it, we probably won't be able to by that point. Excuse me.
You should have considered that before you started the experiment.
We couldn't be expected to account for every outcome. Certainly not the abomination David has become. David, the VI has fortified itself in the main laboratory at Atlas Station. It's in lockdown now.
You don't need to predict everything. You just need to have enough sense not to walk down certain pathways.
To enter,
But whatever.
we need to manually override security from our facilities in the Prometheus and Vulcan stations.
Okay.
How does the lockdown work?
It's a fail-safe procedure in the event of an emergency. Normally, all 3 project leads have to agree to cancel the lockdown. I'm the only one left now. I can give my authorization, but you'll have to manually reset the other 2 yourself.
What happens if I have to kill your brother?
Let's just hope it doesn't come to that. Now let me ask you a question. Is your friend here going to be a problem?
He been alright so far?
If there's one Geth in the galaxy who can't be brainwashed, it's him. Don't worry.
Yes, sir.
I'll take your word for it.
Tell me about the Vulcan and Prometheus stations.
Vulcan Station is our geothermal plant. It generates power for the 4 outposts. Prometheus Station is a crashed Geth ship full of dormant machines. We use them for our experiments.
Plenty of stock to do something with. Plenty of stock to end up getting wiped out by.
What happens on this station?
This is Hermes Station, our communications uplink with the wider galaxy. If you hadn't destroyed the dish in time, the outcome would have been catastrophic.
Yeah, he'd probably be in the extranet right now. Playing the Lawnmower Man story.
What went wrong with the experiment?
David volunteered to interface with the VI to give it genuine consciousness. Theoretically, it should have been safe, but with artificial intelligence, there's no such thing as safe.
Yeah, we know. It's just like, dude. It's like all these people running around trying to get neural links all over the damn place. It's kind of the same problem. Much more preliminary and much less effective, but sweet Jesus.
Then you shouldn't have attempted it.
And what if you'd never attempted to find the Reapers, Commander Shepard? Where would the galaxy be then? Sometimes you have to ignore the risks.
Sometimes you do. Poor argument to try to use this as my reason for saving the galaxy, including you, your brother, and your project. You can't play that game with me. Nah. What if you hadn't stopped the Reapers? We'd all be dead. You should have sense. There are certain lines you don't cross. There are certain lines you do. And push comes to shove, there are certain lines you might ease standards on. So you may be more willing to go certain routes. This ain't one. At no time. There's no sense to it. All you literally did was put the entire galaxy at stake, and nobody else knows. This thing would have swept the galaxy before anybody knew it was a problem. And odds are it would have ended up at the Citadel very quickly. You people were stupid. Arrogant and stupid. What did he say? Man reaching beyond himself or something like that?
Tell me more about Project Overlord.
We wanted to turn the Geth religious impulse into a weapon. When we saw them following Saren, we realized they could be swayed. And if a proper figurehead was created, a virus with a face, if you will, the Geth might be controlled.
I can respect that. But then you decided to make it a black op that you again didn't tell anybody about. And now the entire galaxy was about to pay for your choices. You didn't have to anticipate everything. But apparently you didn't anticipate the one thing that would take place that would cause you to have everybody else be dead. And you be the only one alive other than your brother, who's effectively the one doing all this.
That's an ambitious undertaking.
It would be the perfect weapon. Victory without casualties. We could avoid war with the Geth altogether. That was the plan, anyway.
What can you tell me about Atlas Station?
Atlas Station is the main laboratory where all of our VI experiments take place. It's your final goal once you've overridden the lockdown. It's also where my brother became something else.
Interesting.
What can you tell me about
Atlas Station is the main laboratory where all of our VI experiments take place. It's also where my brother...
Whoa.
What can you tell me about
Atlas Station is your final goal once you've... It's also where my brother became something else.
So we've got an end point. All right.
The other stations are all within driving distance. Best of luck, Commander.
Yep. Excuse me. Well, we got ourselves a nice little introduction to the Overlord DLC as well as the Overlord problem. The Geth are loose, and it's your people's fault. You don't have an argument. Don't want to hear it. And now we're in the process of solving other people's problems because why wouldn't they be stupid, huh? They say don't speak ill of the dead. I can respect it. So I'll speak ill of the one still in there. He is stupid, and he reinforced stupid all around him. Arrogance and stupidity. And that's what y'all all got. Killed. It's unfortunate, but there it is. But folks, that right there is going to be the end of episode 34 of Mass Effect 2 Legendary Edition on the Xbox Series X. If you folks like what you see and want to see more of me, just give me a like, follow, subscribe here on YouTube or both. Drop a comment, check out some of the other playlists, share around some of the other playlists, bang the bell. Follow the links from my Twitch to get to my YouTube. Follow the links from my YouTube to get to my Twitch. And wherever you folks happen to be, have yourselves a good morning, afternoon, evening, or night. And God bless you. Catch you in the next one.